Microphone check, one deuce. Testing. What, 1 2 1 2. That's my zip code. Trick, no. You ain't with those. It's snow. Not really. Me and my clique so lactose intolerant, man. You ain't about toast, you not one of us. No interviews in a few minutes. Introduce you to hot ones. Ain't no hot wings. You just got wings on your back, and the doc not bringing you back. You're thinking and asking me, is my raps real for real? I think you would rap. Can y'all hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Welcome to the nation, y'all. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your tour guide, the president and the king around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I'm out the damn floor with you if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you got to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you try and be a taxpaying citizen, leave us a super thanks or cash app or super chat. You know how it goes. Yeah, the tag is going to be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. A lot of you will click on the link, see in the title, and I don't know, expect me to not be talking about what's in the title. I'm telling them to get back in the book. Anyway, if y'all want to hear me rap, if this is you, click the link. All the mixtapes is there from Nonviolent Rocco all the way back to Shell Shop. Yeah, so go get involved. And let me know if you can hear me if you in here already. I just now had a couple. I just tried to go live on my other phone twice, and it apparently wasn't working. So let me know if y'all can hear the audio. Let me know if y'all can't. All right. When you're writing on the walls here in the nation, spell stuff correctly. Helter skelter, not helter skelter. Rock with ROCK, not just rock. Anyway, let's skip all it. It's BCC, not BBC. Pause protesters, get your ass out of here. Listen, Diddy's sons got a doc out. Well, they don't got a doc out. They're putting a doc out. And 50 has already responded to it. He said that it's not a good idea. He doesn't think it's a good idea. I would like to know what y'all think in regards to that, but here's what I think. Well, here's what I said earlier. You remember when and I think somebody else said this too. Remember when Damon Wayans stumbled into drama with 50? You know, and it was because he was talking a lot about people spinning narratives. Like if you know, when he was in an interview, somebody said this. You know, the documentary suggests that Diddy had something to do with Big and Pac or blah blah blah, and he jumped out the window and was like, "Who's making it? Like who's telling the story? You know, I can tell you a story and build a narrative, or for anything, I could show you." You know what he was getting at is as long as you have the content, you could string together any narrative to make a person look good or make a person look bad. Don't really matter. You know what I mean? And that is most likely what I'm pretty sure Diddy's sons are trying to do. You know, they're probably going to slander 50 in it too, you know, so or you know, try to expose any dirt he may have, whether slanderous or not. You know what I mean? That's probably going to be a part of it. But it's all about spinning narratives. And you know, as I also stated, if I was Diddy, you know, if I was in a situation like that, I would have been filming myself too. You know what I mean? Even if I thought I was going to lose, or I thought it was a good chance I was going to lose, I would still film because I would still want to have an opportunity to tell my side. You know what I mean? We all been in arguments before. We done had a disagreement with somebody, and you know the story, like let's say it started as early as you know when we were children, like with our siblings. You know, you go and tell a story, your sibling go tell a completely different story. Some of the facts, you know, will match up. Yeah, both of y'all was fighting. Both, yeah, you did. You punched him. He punched you. Yeah, you probably messed up his His jacket you wore, he didn't give you permission to wear, but he probably did. All of the things might have actually happened, but the order of events could be skewed. The storyline that you tell in between, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. I think that putting it on the ZEUS network is interesting. Let's just say that it's because I don't feel like people take the content on ZEUS network seriously. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of disrespect. I mean respect to them, but it's a whole bunch of disrespectful, wow, outlandish, negative content. But that kind of stuff, we all know that kind of stuff moves the needle. But is it taken seriously? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what what it is that they trying to, the story that they trying to spin or tell or whatever, like they want it to be taken serious. Somebody said they probably paid the most. You're right. I mean that makes sense. Crafty. Salute to you. That makes sense. You know what I mean? But what are you trying to do? I mean, is money the only motive? Because if money is the only motive, there are quiet ways that you can make money without showing your face and none of that. If you got some money to start with, you understand what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of. I mean, according to my Instagram feed, there's all kind of ways to get paid with very little money to start with. You understand what I'm saying? A mere bag of shells, low four figures, three figures, two figures, all kind of. You understand what I'm saying? Learn AI. So I don't know. I don't know where that rests with y'all, but I think I think personally it's just gonna open them up to a lot more ridicule. You know what I mean? 50 is, 50 is not going not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just I think they could possibly just be giving niggas more content to pick apart and disrespectionize. And I don't know if well, who's directing it? You know what I'm saying? Like if they executive producing or whatever. I mean, like somebody could be the way it is right now, the director could have malice in his heart towards the Diddy family. Like the drama is so widespread, everybody knows. Somebody be like, yo, let me get a check. I'll take that check and do that. Y'all ain't see the thing, and what was I'm not good with all of this stuff, right? But it was some photo shoot in a magazine where all of the people in, like George Bush's squad, his cabinet, whatever, all of them was in this picture, and the internet went crazy about the quality of the photos. It's like the photos show all of the people blemishes and you know what I'm saying, Botox injection marks, and this the photo shot is just shot very interestingly, and people was like, "Yo, the photographer is down with the movement." You know what I mean? They everybody feels like the photographer intentionally took those photos that were very non-flattering. You know what I'm saying? So it's not beyond the stretch of imagination where it's not beyond the stretch of imagination for me to think that there's a director out there, like, you know what I'm saying, somebody, whoever's directing, somebody could take their money and not really be on their side. And and if these dudes ain't you know if the Diddy boys ain't savvy enough, they won't catch it. You know what I'm saying? And they put something in the film that further incriminate them or their dad. You never know. Niggas play dirty. You know what I'm saying? This is a dirty game out here. I just seen a video where on Instagram where it was a black girl. She was talking about she works for she works for MAGA, right? And she was saying that she does that, but she votes Democratic every time. She's like every day she's in there, she's talking to the people like, yeah, get rid of all of that health care. That's right. Yes, get rid of health care. I'm good. I don't need it because I blah 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 blah. And she's talking to somebody who does need it, and through her crafty way of communicating, that person says to themselves, hold on a second, I need health care. Maybe I should choose different. You understand what I'm saying? But she said they pay good. You know what I'm saying? It's people out here working with the enemy on some working at what do you call it? Acting as a spy, posing as a friend, acting as a spy. It's in the 48 laws of power. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that it's a good idea for them to be? You understand what I'm saying? For them to be doing this. I mean, business is business. They're gonna need money. I mean, we all need money. But do y'all think? What y'all think about that? Good idea, bad idea? Put it in the comment section. Oh snap! Buckshot is good. If you just got here and you're asking for music, click the Bandcamp link. It's going to be in the description. Well, I don't know. Maybe you're going to have to copy it and paste it. I never look at it that way and whatnot. But the link is there. rocknessbcc.bandcamp.com. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, you're welcome. You can subscribe. If you don't want to, then you're a sucker. Anyway, let's check something out right quick. Hold on. Wow, 50 Cent is the most streamed rapper in New York for 3 years in a row right now. That's what's up. Why do I have to go all the way? There we go. Sure, y'all. Hold on a second.
Children arriving in court for day one of their father's sex trafficking trial in New York. Hands gripped in solidarity.
Do you still believe your dad's innocent? How did you feel hearing that testimony? You apologize on behalf of your father.
Do you believe your father's innocent?
You still condemn your father's innocence?
Your daddy got 4 years! Your daddy got 4 years for abusing women!
Yo, why people do that? Why reporters do that? They scream at niggas, like whatever, somebody who is accused of whatever, and they see him in public, going to court, leaving court or whatever, and they scream, your daddy got 4 years. That's not it. What do you think about? Why they do that? They expecting the answer? I'm just curious. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is. It just to embarrass him? I don't do. Is that what it is? I don't know. But I don't know if Diddy's sons are savvy enough to tell this story without doing something, putting something crazy in it. You know what I mean? Like, you remember, like, a long time ago, well, not so long, it seems like a long time ago now, when that phone call went viral of Diddy and his son, and I made a vlog. I'm like, this can't be real. This phone call cannot be real. This gotta be AI, in the mix, stirring the pot, because the amount of incriminating or border, it wasn't good. It was not good. You know what I mean? You hear what sounds like Diddy talking in code, like, yo, move all the pizza boxes out the basement. I'm paraphrasing and all of that, right? But it sounds like you talking in code. when you talk, if you're talking in code over the wire, it's supposed to sound like you're not. The code ain't supposed to sound like a code. You understand what I'm saying? So code sound like code, and niggas is trying to crack the code now. You know what I mean? It's like, if applicable, the niggas is trying to crack the code now. And when you got people who are specially trained to do that, I'm saying it won't be long. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just don't know. I think they doing battle from a position of privilege and arrogance. You know, a lot of things that they were used to getting away with, they think regular people. I mean, they think they're going to always get away with those things. Like they not realizing they're a lot closer to regular people than they were 2 years ago. You know what I mean? And it's just a different set of rules out there for regular people and privileged people. You know what I'm saying? Who that just type Rickness Monster? I'm about to block you right now. Because I feel like you know what you're doing. Stepping my block game up. Anyway, I don't have too much more to say about this. Just that I'm not sure. I mean, like, I'm not sure whether the monetary value outweighs the possible further incrimination or discretion in their nation. I don't know. But yeah, leave it in the comments. If you made it to the end of this video, salute to you, because it was difficult. Like I said, I tried to do this live 2 times already, but it wasn't no sound. I had to switch phones and all kind of that and third. But if you made it, to the end of this video, let me get 4 microphones. Rock on, rock on.